European stocks slip into the red as US trade deal optimism wanes, while the American stock markets are in the green. And this reflects the mood as European leaders are saying they haven't got much in the deal. The European Union vehemently defended its trade deal with President Trump. EU capitals and businesses are sharply divided, with France calling it a black day for Europe. The big question still is, has Europe surrendered to Donald Trump?
It's a good deal. It's a huge deal. We came to good conclusions for both sides.
The ink is barely dry on what can only be described as a transactional armistice, brokered under the undeniable pressure of American economic might. The US and EU clinched a trade agreement on Sunday that will see EU exports taxed at 15%.
So I just want to congratulate you. I think it's great that we made a deal today instead of playing games and maybe not making a deal at all.
This deal creates certainty in uncertain times. It delivers stability and predictability for citizens and businesses on both sides of the Atlantic. This is a deal between the two largest economies in the world. We trade 1.7 trillion euros per year.
The deal obliges the EU to purchase a staggering $750 billion worth of American energy during Trump's term. The bloc has pledged an additional $600 billion in investments inside the US economy, an economic stimulus not for the continent. The French Prime Minister François Bayrou has slammed the deal as a dark day for the free peoples of Europe.
Et donc, cet effet-là,
the United States has decided to impose by force a new law of the jungle that no longer respects the international trade rules we had for decades, rules that fostered the prosperity of our respective countries.
et qui faisait la prospérité de nos pays.
Italy says it's positive about the US-EU trade deal, but seeks more clarity.
I don't know exactly what we are referring to when it comes to investments concerning gas and others. I am unable to evaluate this until I have clear data. Obviously, it will be necessary to study the details of the agreement.
Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, without mincing words, says that Trump did not reach an agreement with Ursula von der Leyen, but rather he ate the EU chief for breakfast. The US and EU will have 0-for-0 tariffs on aircraft and plane parts, certain chemicals and some agricultural products. However, lingering punitive tariffs on European steel and aluminium remain unresolved, signaling ongoing vulnerabilities.
I think in economic terms, what we see as evidence is that it's probably very manageable for the EU. And to some extent, this is a Pyrrhic victory for Trump. Because there is agreement among economists that putting 15% tariff on your closest trading partner is a stupid idea. It's a bad idea. It's not something that will be to the detriment of your own economy more than anything else.
Europe, cornered by economic stagnation and strategic uncertainty for now, has decided not to risk escalating a trade war that could have hurt European companies more than Trump's tariffs already have. Bureau Report, WION World is One.